everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. This is a story about the tortoise and the hare. Once upon a time, there was a hare who boasting he could run faster than anyone else. Was forever teasing the tortoise for his slowness. Then one day, the annoyed tortoise answered back, "Who do you think you are? There is no denying you're swift, but with them even you can be beaten." The hare squealed with laughter. "Beaten in a race? By whom? Not you, surely. I bet there is no one in the world. I bet there is no one in the world who can win against me. I'm speedy, so why don't you try?" Annoyed by such bragging, the tortoise accepted the challenge. A course was planned. The next day at dawn, they stood at the starting line. The hare yawned sleepily, and the meek tortoise churred slowly off. When the hare saw how painfully slow his rival was, he decided, half asleep on his feet, to have a quick nap. "Take your time," he said. I'll have 40 wicks and catch up with you." The hare woke with a start from his fitful sleep and gazed around, looking for the tortoise. But the creature was only a short distance away, having barely a third covered in the course, breathing a sigh of relief. The hare decided he may as well have breakfast. Looking off in the distance, he saw a field of cabbages. The meal was heavy, and the sun was hot, which made him very slow and very sleepy. With the careless glance at the tortoise, now halfway along the course, he decided to have another snooze before flashing off past the winning post, and smiling at the thought on the look of the tortoise's face when the hare was sped by. He fell fast asleep and was soon snoring happily. The sun started to sink below the horizon. The tortoise had been paddling towards the winning post since morning. At the very point, the hare woke with a joint. The hare woke with the joint. He could see the speck of the tortoise. He could see the tortoise in a speck in the distance. Away he dashed. He leaped and bounded at a great rate, his tongue rolling, and him gasping for air. Just a little more. He'd be at the finish line. But the hare's last leap was just too late, and the tortoise had beaten him. Poor hare, tired and in disgrace, he slumped down towards the tortoise and saw him slightly smiling. Slowly does it every time.